This is Festival Sounds. I'm Bilal. No Tilly this week because we're going right back to the start. So we have guest number 1 in a throwback to the very first episode I recorded when Festival Sounds was just an idea. And my friend Grahame, a man who, whenever I see him, is sat down having dinner with an artist, be it KTJ Pearson or anybody else. He just is a friend to the stars, and we're going to chat about all the hidden gems that are on the Glastonbury lineup. It's a real pleasure to have him back. Guest number 1, Grahame, welcome to Festival Sounds.
Thank you, Bilal. I'll try and live up to that introduction. I like the shirt, by the way.
Oh, thank you. So, Grahame, I'm sat here wearing my oversized Glastonbury football shirt, which thankfully I had seen a message to say it was oversized. So for me, it's the right size. Did you get one?
I didn't go for one, but are you taking yours to the festival and getting it personalised at the Oxfam shop?
And you would mention that because you are working at the Oxfam shop, aren't you?
Oh, there was the subtle hint, yes.
Well, last year I was sent a picture of you in a Festival Sounds hat, just casually having a conversation with Fatboy Slim backstage in the Oxfam shop behind the pyramid stage.
That is true. Yes, he dropped by for a photo op. So I had a chat, and I was wearing my Festival Sounds gear.
Festival Sounds bucket hat was our little treat last year to a very small group of people when we got a donation for charity together. We handed out a handful of Festival Sounds bucket hats. This year we've done a handful of T-shirts and they've sold out. And I think we're going to donate something in the region of £350 to the food bank, which is amazing. But we're not here to talk about that. We're not here to talk about you hanging out with Fatboy Slim or KTJ Pearson. For some reason, this is all you do is hang out with celebrities. We're here to talk about hidden gems on the lineup, and probably your mates. You're just going to plug your mates and the sets they're playing.
I will do my best to be impartial.
Do you know who stood out for me? Let's get it out the way. Who are Patchwork?
We have friends at Secret Glasto who, according to them, it is no other than Jarvis Cocker and his mates Pulp.
Now, Secret Glasto are on this. They released a little video this week. We reshared it to our Instagram. And if they say it's Pulp, I'm inclined to believe them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going with that. I mean, they're not the only ones saying it, so it seems to be out there that it's Pulp. And Jarvis was very. He was asked if they were playing at Glastonbury, and he just went, "I will be at Glastonbury."
If it was life or death, he would show up.
Oh, he did say something along those lines as well. Yes, so I mean, he's a huge fan of the festival. So I mean, Pulp doing the Secret set is just them all over, isn't it? It's just
Would we find you at Pulp?
Oh yeah, I need to check the lineup. So I've been so busy, I haven't had a proper go at the lineup yet, which is really bad of me.
Wait a minute, this whole episode is hidden gems on the lineup, and you haven't looked at the lineup?
Well, I've sort of looked at the lineup, and I've gone through. I haven't looked at the main stages because we were doing hidden gems, so there's nothing on the main stage that would qualify as a hidden gem. So. I've managed to download the app, but I haven't done anything with it yet. Have you used the app yet?
I love the app. I think it's really good. Connecting with your mates and sharing lineups, I think it's brilliant. Grahame, hit me with your must-see hidden gem.
Must-see hidden gem.
You only get one. This is the top of your list.
Okay. Thursday night, The Levels, Marie Davidson.
Who's Marie Davidson? I don't know her.
Canadian producer and sort of DJ, but she had a new album out this year. Is absolutely banging. And you need to check out the Salt Wax remixes of some of her work. It's just banging.
The episode you guested on originally was, are you ever too old to go to a festival? That was the general theme. And you've used the word banging several times, which I think proves that you're never too old because you got the language down.
Thank you. Yeah, I've got a phrase book here from my granddaughter.
At some point, I need to get down to the levels. I haven't seen a nighttime show at the levels yet. I've been posting on Instagram loads of little videos, and I've been getting hammered in my DMs because people are saying, what about the levels? I've just not got round to it at night because I'm always kind of dragged to the other side of the festival.
I visited the levels last year, but it was during the day. So I think it must be so different at night with the lights and everything. But to be honest, last year, that sort of nighttime stuff, I was at Arcadia.
Arcadia this year is actually pretty good as well.
Yeah.
They've got a dragonfly show. Now, do you remember when the Arcadia Spider was on and they had the show? I can't remember what it was called.
Metamorphosis.
That's the one. If it's anything close to that, it's going to be amazing. But if you just take Saturday night, Groove Armada, B2B with Jungle as a DJ set at 2 a.m. on a Saturday night.
I need to go through this lineup. I didn't know that was on.
and then if we go back a day, Romy is 1 a.m. Arcadia this year, I think, is going to be phenomenal. Barry Can't Swim from 4 o'clock is doing a show in the Temple from 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Barry Can't Swim was rammed last year.
I think they found a way of it not being rammed because Barry Can't Swim is playing 4 o'clock till 10 o'clock. Barry Can't Swim presents Earth's Only Paradise. That's one hell of a set. I might be there. Temple in the daytime. Temple at sunrise, I get. Temple in the afternoon. I'm not sure if it's my scene.
I mean, you don't have to be there for the whole 6 hours.
Go on, who did you spot? Who else have you spotted?
Well, if we're going to the southeast corner, if you don't want to go and see Charlie XCX, go down to the southeast. I think it's in Shangri-La. There's a TBA followed by Fatboy Slim. So if you're not at a headliner, you can get down there, see the TBA, and then you're in prime position for Fatboy Slim.
I'm with you. I saw that TBA and I was thinking, 11 o'clock in Shangri-La, there's going to be a name. That's going to be a big act there, especially because they want people to be pulled across the festival site. So what a way to kind of tease people into the southeast corner. Your friend Katie J. Pearson is playing The Park on Sunday.
She
is. You knew that already. She probably texted you that.
I knew that already, but we were talking about hidden gems, so I wasn't counting because she's so well known and so successful. I wasn't counting her in as a hidden gem. But if you want a couple to look out for in the park, on Friday, Jalen Nagonda, who we saw at End of the Road last year.
We did. He put on such a beautiful set at End of the Road. His voice is mesmerizing. Like I can't get enough of it. Yeah, that's a good shout. Who else would you recommend on the park?
Oh, John Glacier. Young, despite the name, female, hip hop, sort of laid back, sort of hip hop artist. She had a really good album out earlier this year called Like a Ribbon. Check it out.
You've got solid hip-hop credentials because you were tipping Little Sims years before anyone even mentioned her. So I trust your judgment when it comes to hip-hop and up-and-coming artists.
Thank you very much.
Are you shocked because it's the first nice thing I've said to you all night?
Well, I'm shocked that you're sort of throwing praise my way. That you're looking at me as a sort of a recommendation for hip hop, which sort of I've only got into hip hop in the last few years, I think. So I'm fairly new to hip hop, but Little Sims hit me way back.
A hidden gem. Our friends at Glastonbury Latino, please, if you haven't listened to the episode with Yolanda, who's the organizer for Glastonbury Latino, they have a band called Havana de Primera. They are brilliant. I've been listening to all their songs. I'm going to do a dance class and then I'm going to rock up at that gig and I'm going to have a whale of a time. I'm going to show off all my moves. That's Friday night at Glastonbury Latino. But yeah, do check out that episode because I thought she was a really interesting person, fascinating person to speak to. Do you remember Fulu?
I do. We saw them at Boomtown.
They, with all these wooden masks, just the very kind of... brassy? Would you call them brassy?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were upbeat. They were just a party. I've forgotten where Fulu were playing. This is terrible. Where are Fulu playing?
Avalon.
Avalon,
I've
yeah,
got it
that's
down.
a shout.
I made notes. I've got it down here. They're playing Avalon on Saturday.
That one of us is a professional, and it's the one who's not a podcaster is devastating to me.
Well, I think the one who's a professional is the one that's not here.
Oh, that's really...
My other Avalon recommendation would be on the Sunday, a band called My Baby.
Oh, I love My Baby. I've seen them at Scala in London. I didn't realise they were playing.
Yeah.
They are they are just a party, right? They're one of those bands, you know, when the riff is going on the guitar. Sorry, I'm getting excited. You were the one telling the story. But do you know when they hit that beat and you go, oh, okay, we're on it now. It just keeps going. You'll probably find me at My Baby. They're fantastic. Aren't they Dutch?
I think one of them's Dutch at least. So,
have you seen My Baby before?
Yeah, I first saw them. I caught half a set, just the end. I was walking past BBC Introducing, and they were on in there. And then, so next year I was at WOMAD, and they were playing there. So I dragged a bunch of friends in to see them, and we had a ball.
You know, when you put your neck on the line and you go, trust me, this is going to be good. You've got to deliver, right? You've dragged people. They've got 6 other options at a festival. You've dragged them to that one thing for 45 minutes and it's got to be good. Oh, talking about 45 minutes. No, let's not do Dochi chat.
Oh, please.
Let's do it. We can't do it. Let's leave it. Do you know who else is on BBC Introducing? There's this wonderful artist. She's called Nina Arya. She's playing 3:30 on the Sunday. It's kind of this soul-y but upbeat sound. It's brilliant.
Yeah, I've been checking her out because you mentioned her to me a couple of days ago, so I've been checking it out. Yeah, and I would recommend. Yeah, so that's going to be a good set.
The other thing for hidden gems, maybe secret sets, I know you love it at the bar Trickets up on the hill in the park, but next door to Trickets, there's the Crow's Nest.
The lineup isn't published. I mean, the lineup is written on a chalkboard halfway down the hill every morning. And then, but they're all secret sets. They're all artists that are performing on other stages at Glastonbury. So they're all sort of secret sets. And it's always fun. And it's so small that the sets are really intimate. You're literally on the stage with them, So I love the Crow's Nest.
I saw Alexis Taylor, lead singer from Hot Chip, play there last year. It was beautiful. It felt like he was trying out new Hot Chip songs, but it was an acoustic-y type set. And then he did Boy From School. It was brilliant. I love the Crow's Nest. I'd say it's actually my favourite venue at Glastonbury.
Oh, right. And if anybody is struggling to find it, then by day it's the Free University of Glastonbury. By night it's the Crow's Nest.
You've blown my mind. Are you kidding? Is that the Free University of Glastonbury? I always wondered what it was. I've never been.
Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, well, I spent so much time hanging around in the park. Yeah, you walk up, you've got the Humberwell stuff on your left-hand side as you walk up the hill. And then, so Crow's Nest is at the top on the left-hand side. So, yeah, during the daytime, Free University of Glastonbury, people like Professor Alice Roberts and that doing interesting stuff. And then by night, it's a sort of secret set venue. It's great.
Another one I'd like to call out from BBC Introducing is Web Moms. Bit of a mouthful. 12:30 on Saturday, described as a smouldering. Let me do my proper voice. A smouldering, sultry offering that weaves together threads of jazz, neo-soul, R&B, and hip-hop.
Okay, a shout out from me from BBC Introducing would be Chalk. Chalk are a band from Northern Ireland. I could best describe it as electronic noise rock with guitars.
Electronic noise rock. Okay, you've piqued my curiosity. I might give them a go.
Right.
Grahame, thank you so much for joining Festival Sounds again. It takes me back to that first episode where what we started as was just a forum to speak to our mates about things we love and festivals. And now we have arena organisers or venue organisers, whole festival organisers, artists on. But at its core, it's still that thing that you and I did in that first episode, which is people who love festivals chatting about what makes festivals special and what we enjoy. So thank you for coming on and sharing your hidden gems from the Glastonbury lineup.
It's been an absolute pleasure, and I'm getting really excited now because I'm working. I'll be at Glastonbury on the Sunday before, so
that's a little over a week away.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What's your essential packing? We've done the packing episode, but what's your number one essential packing item?
I was asked this once, and my answer was Barocca.
Thank you for listening. Please give us a follow on Apple or Spotify. Next week, we're hopeful to have some guests who are playing at Glastonbury. May happen, may not. You know how it is. We're not just going to stop after Glastonbury. We are recording all through the year. We might slow down the number of episodes we do. We'll get more artists on through the winter. So make sure you give us a follow and you can stay in touch with those episodes when they drop.